Narcissists are forced to hide this because they're so done the moment you find this out. At long last, this episode is solely devoted to discussing narcissists, as always. I just wanted to say thanks to all of you who have made the trip to watch this video. Narcissists tend to keep their true selves behind wraps. A look at the man in the shadows. Every day, every moment, narcissists put on a mask to disguise who they really are, what they're ashamed of, what they pretend they aren't, and what they have to hide even from themselves. Most importantly, they never disclose to anyone, including themselves, their vulnerabilities, anxieties, doubts, or regrets. Narcissists are goal-oriented individuals who place emphasis on their own appearance. A narcissist, to put it mildly, carries around with them a lot more internal demons than any other person. Narcissists are plagued by demons because they never take the time to look inward, admit their failures, or find constructive ways to overcome their troubles. They use many tactics, tricks, and schemes, all in an effort to conceal their inner turmoil and emotional state. However, sealing their demons for too long, they may experience a buildup of tension within themselves. And so, they require an object onto which to cast their fears and phobias. I'd want to share with you the one thing that can irreversibly derail a narcissist if you learn it today, the narcissist's biggest secret. If you want to know the specifics, keep watching the video. Narcissists get the creeps just thinking about it, and rightfully so, it's toxic. Since they'd rather not take part in it, they'll resort to violence against anyone who tries to uncover it. The unhealthy actions of narcissists stem from their obsessive preoccupation with themselves. The narcissist thinks this could be the end of them if anyone ever finds out about this. Also, as they near the zenith of their career, this is going to do even more harm to them. What exactly is it that causes a narcissist such anxiety? Just what is it? Truth. Those who have narcissistic personality disorder are the most defenseless. And the truth has the potential to bring them to their knees. To be honest, it's not an easy pill to swallow. When we say something is the absolute truth, what do we mean by that? Yes, it's just about anything that can be linked to narcissists. Truthfully, it reveals their true nature and character. They obviously have a lot of support from other forces. The evil in them is accurately portrayed here. They'll stop at nothing to protect these lies from being exposed. One of their primary objectives is to keep people in the dark. To a narcissist, being the target of blame is a certain way to make them feel like a failure. This is because they fear facing their own guilt if they were to accept fault. In light of their circumstances, they have no choice but to tell themselves a lie. They will keep looking for an excuse to shift the blame. To avoid being seen as villains, they may play the role of helpless victims. It's not just erroneous. It also reinforces the narcissist's own incorrect beliefs. After building their identity on deception, narcissists have little interest in the truth. They may have exaggerated certain facts to win over more listeners if they'd felt pressured to provide the whole story. They will try to avoid you or turn the universe against you if they think you are onto them and have figured out all of their strategies. When a narcissist's lies are exposed, they resort to desperate efforts to conceal their behavior. They do this because they have no option. They know you can see through their charade. They will stop at nothing to make sure no one believes you, no matter how hard you try to tell the truth about them. Relationships between narcissists inevitably end in heartache because the narcissist always believes they were wronged. If a narcissist suffers a terrible fate, you can be sure they will blame you and do all in their power to convince others they are right. You might finally muster the guts to inform someone, but by then, the narcissists would have already spread the tale with the added twist that you were the one who did it. Narcissists can block out the truth by surrounding themselves with a thick layer of deception. But there's still hope. The truth will triumph over falsehoods. Eventually, everyone will see your point of view and agree with it. And this is where we run into our biggest problem. A narcissist is highly unlikely to believe anything you say unless you can prove it with hard evidence, like a photo or video. Narcissists are so convinced of their own superiority that they can't be persuaded otherwise. People would believe the narcissist is nice, helpful, and trustworthy. Therefore, they wouldn't believe anything they've heard about you from the narcissist. Like a skilled actor, a narcissist can use words to get themselves out of any sticky situation. Their superior charm and intelligence render them unbeatable. It is impossible to exaggerate the significance of easily accessible data. Narcissistic abuse can cause victims to doubt their own sanity and stop being able to speak the truth. Since the data would speak for itself, there was no point in debating with them. A narcissist is a con artist of the highest order, able to fool even the most perceptive of victims because of their thick skin. Narcissists, as was previously mentioned, would do anything to avoid looking vulnerable or insecure. Any truth may be refuted by a narcissist who just tells 100 more lies. In sum, narcissists have difficulty accepting reality. Since the truth would be detrimental to their goals, they have opted to keep it hidden and carry on as if the lie were true. Narcissists often don't like to talk about the bad stuff because they're terrified of losing face if the truth gets out. Having had their true identity exposed to the public, they can no longer afford to go into hiding lest they lose even more support. Narcissists are self-aware enough to know that being truthful about their struggles could be disastrous for them. And so they will keep telling people that they are not who they say they are. We risk injury and betrayal if we believe their accounts, while they avoid repercussions thanks to their lies. Understanding a narcissist has the power to save us, but it also has the capacity to destroy all the narcissist has worked so hard to build. My sincere wish is that this has been enlightening to you. Below is the standard comment section for your thoughts on the topic. Please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon if you enjoyed this video and would want to see more content like it. Really, thank you for your kind words.